Everything's looking good, but SIU putting the pressure on Street, saying Curry gonna need to step up her throne game, get taken. Cut it out. Is it Curry happening? Not Steph Curry. Not Steph Curry. I don't know if Glam and Bow are in the chat already, but me and them are going to talk a little bit later after the chapter. Just talk about N20 so far in general. So stay tuned for that. Should be today. If not, we'll do that another time. But okay, we're going to read this. I'll probably do a small stream tonight. I'll probably just play and just talk. I don't know. I actually haven't turned my Steam Deck on in a minute, but we here. I'm excited. I wanted to read this yesterday. I didn't get spoiled this week. There's been no spoileration. Let me make sure. Discord. Did Discord tell y'all I was live or did it not? It did not, did it? Wow, Discord, you stupid motherfucker. Cause I'm like, where is everybody at? Yeah, Discord. Yeah, Emily didn't do it. Let me just quickly do this. That's kind of why I'm stalling with this long ass intro, because I'm like, where's everybody at? I said I was doing it tomorrow. Bada boom, bada bing. Watch. As soon as I do it, Emily's gonna do it right after me. Stupid bot, dumb bitch. Can't stand you. This is why I don't fuck with AI. Skynet is coming for us. I don't mess with them. But all right. Open up my chat. Goddamn Discord, man. Yeah, Emily be following me. So inconsistent. Burn AI to the ground. Big facts. 8-month streak. 18 months? Jesus Christ. 8-month streak. I appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. We are out here, man. Where the hell is the chat? Oh, it's in docs. I'm like, why can't I find the chat? Okay, it's actually easier if I have it here sometimes these days. But all right, let's get it. Let's get it. We're gonna start now. They gonna have to roll in when they roll in. I told y'all I was about to start. So all right. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, and let's hop into the next chapter of Kubera. Indra popped up, lightning flaring, say on Leez, and I'm like, oh no, what do you want from my life, bro? What's up, Glam? Once the chapter's over, hop in, or you can hop in, and then we'll get it popping, man. All right, so your attitude is quite different compared to when other people are around, huh? So much that you point your sword at me first, because this is the sewer realm. You never know where an enemy will come from, so you have to be cautious. But now you know it's me, the king of the god realm, shining second place in terms of number of believers, the merciful sky god. Definitely not someone you treat as an enemy in this harsh sewer realm. So aren't you going to put your sword down? No, fuck you. No, I'm not. Look at him talking about the benevolent sky god who this. No, we don't like you. We don't trust you. He is self-glazing bad. He is. That is self-rod writing, bro. He writing his own rod. But that's it's hilarious. That's hilarious. Cause like no, aren't you gonna put your sword down? I'm gonna say nah. ... I heard a lot about you from Vayu. I really wanted to meet you face to face for a while now. But chances to meet you in private are rare. Is this really the first time I met him alone? Is it really? No, this isn't the first encounter. I remember. Has history changed, or do I not just remember that it was our first meeting? Did he put his hand around her neck? How amusing. It's all hidden away. What do you mean? He's trying to use insight? It's not working? Look at him. See, this is... Keep the sword up. Keep the sword up, ma'am. Danger. Dinner, but once I'm done, I'll come back and hop in. You might have to ad-lib with the chat a bit, though. That's fine. Do your thing, brother. How strange. But how strange. I'm sure Vayu said that you have a maze-like mind. Okay. So, you are different from the time when Vayu used insight on you, right? Get your hands off her body, right? Get your hands off. I did not consent. Low Lo, stop touching me. I need an adult. I didn't consent. He's touching me inappropriately in my chin. You're from a future I don't know about. That's interesting. Okay. He doesn't know about, meaning he knows about a lot of futures. One Last God, Kubera, story not by Kurigam, season 3, episode 318, N20, number 4. This chapter is great. Oh, so far so good. So, who is it the time that sent you here? Vishnu, Kali, Anatta, either one of them, or oh shoot, he's looking at her accessories, and they're all glowing gold. Yeah, he's about to get it. A lot of things got stuck on. They're going to rip it apart while trying to take it. What a marvel. What do you expect a mere human being to accomplish? Indra Nim, were you a god from the beginning? We get comfortable. Hold on. We want to grill his ass, fry his ass, hit him with 21 questions. Did you become a god as soon as you were born because you were lucky enough to receive that name, or did you go through a period of being a mere human being in order to deserve that name? Doesn't matter either way. It doesn't change my current position. It's just, if it's the former, then you are just brandishing a name you've received through a stroke of luck, looking down on humans as if they were insects. No better than a common Nastica. I'm different from them. Nah, I don't know, man. This nigga's eyes are dangerous, bro. He put the blindfold back on. I actually have a perfect sweater I think works. I'm gonna have the blindfold on. I got the Indra skit almost ready to go. I'm gonna try to drop it on Saturday. The Indra skit. I got it. I'm ready. Hit him with the Riku blindfold, the Kingdom Hearts. I know what I'm doing. Let me cook. I'm gonna cook. I'm different from them. So it's the latter. Someone who once experienced being in the position of a mere human being. Oh my God, look how he's colored and shaded in the face. Has now become like this? Wouldn't it be better for you to claim to be like Nasticas who are simply lucky enough to receive their names in the beginning? Talk your shit. Then you could at least make the excuse that you were born ignorant. You talking? Boom. Lightning. I think her sword's out, and it looks like it's white, so I feel like she absorbed the attack, perhaps. Look, she stands up. She's so goated. Leez barring him up. Oh God. She said your best work is a light pack. Prince outlived Mike Jack. Fraud's gonna need to after this one. Top 3 Indra panel. I was actually terrified reading this. That's what you call motherfucking bars. You know nothing about that. Stands up. She ready to go. All right. So you are indeed Kali's card. A being who gave you items from the old universe and was able to talk about what transpired there. In addition, capable of making you unreadable. For now, I could only think of Kali. Interesting. Is he unable to consider the possibility that Kubera, the owner of the boots, may have revealed it, or does he just hate the idea of it? That's a good point. All right, do you think? Like, because with the way that you looked at the Golden Knight and the boots, you would think that at the very least the God of Earth popped into his mind, but he decided to act on Kali. I wonder what that's about. Is that because of the whole thing with Manasavin and stuff, or like? It's interesting. I think he sees Kubera as Kali's card as well. You think so for real? I guess because I wonder. Do you think that's probably like partially Brahma influence? Hold on. Let me keep reading. Is he unable to consider the possibility that Kubera, the owner of the boots, may have revealed it, or does he just hate the idea of it? Don't act all cocky, clad in items that aren't yours. They're just a means to hold onto and use you, and at a critical moment, they will strangle you and stab your heart. In any case, to Kali, you are just a mere human being, nothing more than a banquet prepared for her offspring at best. Nah. Tied by Callie's Leez, struggling so hard to become food for her son. What a pitiful yet amusing sight. I didn't know you knew the meaning of the word pitiful. Who else have you heard about me that makes you look down on me so much? My own personal experience. Your own experience? No, let that nigga know. Talk to him. She's like, oh nah. I think you're a loser. You're pitiful to me, bitch. Let him know. Talk to him. Tell him about himself. Oh, this moving me. Your own experience. Alas, today should be the first time we've ever talked. All right. Stop it. Is that wind? Wind God me. Just what? Yep. Is Vayu. Vayu fucked up the vibes, bro. Get Glam out of here. We trying to fight. Glam, go away. We trying to fight, bro. With your cyclones and your wind and your air bending, we trying to fight. We trying to throw hands and swords and lightning. I think he sees Callie. Yeah, definitely bomb attacks. Ironic that he says that to Leez, who doesn't really consider any of those things as her own. True. I didn't think Indra knew what pitiful meant either. Vayu, you can blue baller. You're not trying to fight because your mic getting clapped. If so, third. Wait, my mic. Oh, my MC. I think it's my mic. I thought my mic did something. Leez fried Indra so hard he tried to flex his god. Right? He's like that was an emotional outburst. Secretly. Okay, hold on. Just what are you doing unleashing that kind of energy right in front of a human? I didn't do anything, really. Isn't it just so dry here that static electricity occurs? Yeah, static electricity. Yeah, right. Are you okay? Leez, did that guy do something to you? What do you mean, Indra Nim? He was just his usual self. He approached me to give me advice since he was worried about me traveling the Suraram all by myself. Thank you so much, Indra Nim. No, she toying with him. Look at it. No, hold on. I have to move Kali Utah for a second. Oh, no. Look at this. Look at him. Aha. Oh, she, give her credit. Indra, the god of being unserious. She's gotten better at the game, within the game. Like, Leez comes across to me as like a Game of Thrones characters at the beginning that didn't know how shady everybody is willing to be for their own self-interest and goals. But as things went along, Leez has understood the game more. Like, the game within the game. So, yeah. Like Sansa? Yeah. That's what it, yeah. Yeah. When you said Sans, I'm like, did you mean from fucking Undertale? I was like, who? In that case, it seems that I once again shouldn't you apologize if you misunderstood? The issue lies with you creating a situation where you fell under suspicion by not being able to control something like static electricity. Anyways, what were you doing alone? Were you on your way to Yatra Clan? Yes, I heard Yuta was there. I've told you many times it would be better for you not to get close to him, and yet again, there is something I need to know. If you need any information, you can ask me. You asked me for information on silent magic before, right? Speaking of that, rather than that, I want to find out about the abilities of this sword. What can you do? I don't think you could teach her about that. Indra, what are you doing over there, bro? I said whatever will happen here would be the reason why Indra is antagonistic towards Leez in the future. Oh, okay. So you think maybe okay. She kind of brought it upon herself by provoking him here. So the understanding is that the future version of Leez is the first time that Indra meets her in a one-on-one situation, but because she had already gone through certain things and knows things about him, essentially the first time she clowns on him, and that's why he never likes her. Is that kind of what you're saying? If I'm comprehending correctly, if I'm understanding correctly. I knew you would ask, but she also provoked him because of her previous experience. It's a closed loop. Actually would add more context to why he sent her to fight the bug horror at Ravana. Okay, yeah. I knew you would ask, so I brought all of this from the God Realms library. Raise the Sword of Re, the Height of Bondage, and even the Golden Knight. Any books that might be helpful to you are right here, right now. To be honest, I don't recommend Silent Magic to you. You should give up on it and read these instead. I thought you'd be happier about this. Thank you so much. What the something like this? I am getting them now. Originally, all that Vayu Nim gave me was material and Silent Magic, and I received that much later. Isn't this a change in history? Whiteness. Okay, we're looking up. The Kanara clan stronghold. Greetings, Kambadu Nim. And don't you know him? It's the guy Aravata has been showing an interest in all these days. For now, just call him Jatayu. So we're going back to this name. I haven't called you to Jatayu in a minute. Interesting. Jatayu, you say. ... Looking down. This is Shatan. He's a fish stage Rakshasa. His specialty lies in the mental transcendentals, but he's also strong in close quarter combat. In particular, his physical defense and surfication speed are second to none within the Kanara clan. If he notices any signs of suspicious behavior, he immediately surify and turn you into mincemeat. I mean, be careful. You turn that word, man. Indra got cooked like 15 out of 10. Need more? In hindsight, yeah, she did cause his treatment of her later. Yeah. But honestly, fuck it. You gotta live and die with a shit talk. I do the same thing. Like, hold on. This is the first time I met him? I don't like him. You small dick. No, what is this? Just start barring him up. Just be like, that's all you got? Wait, you know what pitiful means? Can you spell that? Like, I'll clown on him too. I'll dunk on him. I'll cook him. Because first of all, I'm beating his ass. No, I'm kidding. Although he's skilled enough to restrain himself from killing, it still hurts to get hit. All right, I'll be careful. Then I will go and bring Aravata. You two wait here for a second. ... Silence. Isn't it a good idea to place myself under this kind of surveillance? Still, since they are those who stayed by my side until N23, I should trust them. And then he looks. Already certified? What the fuck going on? But look at Yuta's eyes here, dog. Yo, this is so good. This is so raw. Up in a bitch anyways. He says Shatana strong and close corner combat. Didn't they say in N23 he's weak for a fish stage Rakshasa? Did they? If so, good catch. So I'm starting to wonder. Like, Leez keeps saying, isn't this a change in the future? And Indra did say something about this is from a future that I don't know about. So I'm wondering if maybe something weirdly has changed that we're not putting our finger on yet. But I'm not sure. That was Rand saying it. Oh, okay. They said it was quick, but this is interesting. So you already certified, so quick certification. Boom! Crush, scatter. He told us to wait here, says Yuta. why you look? He didn't say to stay still. To be continued. Yuta said, he said, chill out, chill on my mans, bro. Nah, this was great. This was great. I need to screenshot this too. I don't know what's gonna be a thumbnail. I think compared it with Runa 5th stage and Chess. That's Rand saying it, and Chess kind of confirmed it. He probably got below average transcendentals, so that's probably where the trade off is. He didn't say to sit still. I wonder if Kamadu thought this was gonna happen. No comment. Kurrigan's blog. Oh my goodness, man! I enjoyed that. That was cathartic. Like. We got some bars for Indra. Totally needed that. Look at Yuta's great my son's talking, right? Like, he's like, you didn't hear what he said? He said, yo. He said, you're supposed to just chill out. Like, he just stopped that shit too. So, like, different monster, bro. You don't want it with him. You don't want it. He's VRITRA trained, bro. That quick certification of certain parts of the, like, you don't want these problems. You don't want to see him. Kurrigan's blog, season 3, episode 318, N20, number 4. Grabbing the chin is a romantic. Grabbing the chin in a romance genre manhwa, but nothing happened. Left. My boyfriend is the only one for me. Right. Maximum love is the same as love for dust. Why are you so mad? It's not like Lee said those words to pick a fight. She just didn't expect a fifth-gen god to be triggered by that so much. If it were any other god, they probably would have responded appropriately or ignored it. So Indra's a baby with no emotional regulation. As a man, I'm joking. Let me not. Would have ignored it. Book delivery has arrived. Will there finally be an update to the main character's skills? There is water and foliage in the Sura realm. I actually didn't pick that up. If you asked if this is Sura realm, it's because Kanara clan was able to receive a lot of cooperation from the gods, and they're a very plant-friendly clan. Even when the gods cooperate with other clans, they don't bother making plants because there is no need. Okay, interesting. All right, let's talk. Let's talk about it. KG, if you want to hop in. I don't know where Bao is, but Galam is gonna hop in later if you want to talk. Get your shit off. But how we feeling? First and foremost, how we feeling? Let me just allow this. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I got my Indra panels I'm eating, but I thought this chapter was great for its character, even if he got roasted low-key. No, I understand that. Sometimes it's good to see a character you care about in, like, I would say like not a loser, but losing perspective, because it gives you the scope of like, okay, how do they act when they're like kind of neutral, even keeled, in a more advantageous winning situation, and negative, and you get to get the all-encompassing parts of them. So I get that. I understand. Je comprende. Third degree burn straight up. Let me soften the blow to my pride. So has history really changed? Wasn't Leez and Indra's first meeting when he explained why he took off his blindfold? That seems to be it. But I'm trying. It's like something's going on that I can't put my finger on yet with the timeline and stuff. But yeah. So you are here to cook? All right. Let me get my headphones in a second. He probably just wasn't wearing it. Indra looks like a nigga. Kurigam loves her boys. I'm here to cook Indra. He knew she was time traveling, so he just acted as if this never happened and there was no changes, I guess. That's actually a better way of looking at it. I probably agree with that. Just get my headphones. I got a win for my kids. I've been listening to Off the Grid Donda. This is a great chapter. I'm not gonna go overboard. I'm gonna give it a 9, but it was good for my spirit. Definitely great for my spirit. What's up, KG?
Yo, what's good, man?
Hold on. Speak.
Yo, what's good?
Okay, yeah, okay, I hear you.
I'm trying to stop being a hater. I was trying to do better. Then Kurigam dropped this chapter, and the hatred came back. Indra is not him. It was never him in a moment in his life. What the fuck?
We'd love to see it. We needed this. We needed this. But definitely, yeah, like now thinking back to that Ravana situation where he like sends her to get packed up, all of that makes like more sense now. Like all of that stuff. So Vayu being prepared with the most here was interesting. It was. Cause like refresh my memory. She's trying to get to Utah. Not really. Is she really? This is not knowledge. Is this why she wants to get to Utah to learn about this? Because isn't she just trying to find him because they got separated with the time travel? Like I felt like Vayu. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think she just wants to find him. Like she's worried about him because the Kanara clan are starting to go to lift their opinion against him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and Lee's taking the books here was kind of a nerf to her past self. Her taking the books here was a nerf to her past self. Oh, because she has the knowledge now, the past version of her. Okay, I got it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because it was interesting to me because like he just decided like, oh, you want to learn about silent magic, right? And this and that and this, blah blah. Here you go. Here's the knowledge. And it's like, interesting. Leez is trying to prevent him from acting out and changing the past, right? There's that too. Like, possibly if she can't get there in time, his hunger. Like even right now, we're blocking. Is his name Chatan? Shit, what was his name again? I think his name was the fifth stage. He's like, look. Did you see how demonic he looked? He looked like he was hungry. I hunger.
Yeah, but like not not gonna lie, the way like they de-hyped him before, like I'm not really scared of him. Like I'm not worried about Yuta at all.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing.
They're like, he's not bad at hand-to-hand combat. He can transform really fast. And I'm like, this guy don't scare me. The Tarakas are stronger. Just him being here, yeah.
Although uniquely that would make him like a good matchup for Yuta in a sense that if the thing that he's not good at is transcendental and he's good at hand-to-hand combat, then Yuta can't nerf him as much as someone like Maruna, for example.
That's a good point. You said, oh yeah, she takes the books now, so her past self doesn't get them. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's why it's interesting. That's why I like the nerf thing. So I'm like, okay, so it's just me trying to kind of I know this is like a bit of a closed loop stuff, and she's always been really good at these. I'm just trying to kind of wrap my head around kind of where the cycle begins, and then which direction it goes, and then how it comes full circle. I'm still like in the middle of figuring that out, but I think we're on the right path, and I think with more information we'll learn more and more and more about it. But a line that I found interesting was that so how do you take this moment? 'Cause I thought this was really really intriguing. And chat, you guys chime in too. Indra notices the bracelet, notices the boots. They're golden. Kubera, god of earth, obviously influenced items. But he decides to be like, oh, you are one of Kali's people, which I think is probably an extension of what Brahma is thinking or how Brahma feels about it, if you will. But she also has the thought process in her head like, does he really not know, or is he like or is he choosing not to believe that for some reason? Me thinking about like Indra not taking the spear to become like the king, like the whatever way, and then the god of earth did that. So I don't know if it tied back into that situation, but how did you take that scene in total? Like, how did you think Indra just believes it because Brahma? Do you think he doesn't like the god of earth? Like, what's your thought process? If that made sense.
If the first thing that came into my mind that he thought it was Kubera, but decided to say it's Kelly because that would allow him like to attack her. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was a god. Yeah, because Kali's like seen as like bad, so it'd be okay to take out an agent of Kali.
Yeah, like that's my first interpretation. Then when Leez commented on it, I connected it to the idea that he's not okay with another god, a natural god, doing what he didn't do, like not having him having the guts to do what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know. I think my first opinion could be because like I know he looks, I know he acts a certain way, but I don't think he's. I don't think I don't think he's that petty. I don't think he's that insecure.
Really, that's interesting.
Yeah, because
you think part of it's an act. Part of it he's acting like this on
that.
purpose, a little bit, just to see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm trying to give him credit. See, the Sky Priest, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying. The Kurigam isn't with you, but I'm trying to help you.
I don't disagree with that perspective, but I think Kurigam kind of like made it seem like in the blog post too just now, like, oh, most other gods would have just kind of brushed it off, ignored it, or acted like, but with benevolence and grace and, decorum and respect, and be like, listen, you're a human, it's cool, I'm not going to take offense to that. But Indra doesn't have the emotional regulation to take that, so he could actually just be pretty sensitive. Because I find more so of the trolliness and his like evilness, whatever you want to call it, like how ruthless he can be and like an asshole-ish. I feel like that's the veil. That's him acting to me. That's like he's masking some insecurity with that. That's kind of what I think. I think this is the real Indra, like him being insecure about like how he became a god or the king of Nastikas or whatever case. I actually think that's more in line with who he really is. And this is more him posturizing, like, I'm the king. Oh, even when he started like riding his own rod, he's like, oh, me, the king of Nastikas, who is the sky. Like, bro, if you don't stop sucking yourself.
See, but like he can be still petty, and that's why he used Kali. Like, even though he knows it's Kubera, he would still use Kali as an excuse. So he's still insecure, just not that insecure, not to the point where he's delusional. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And why she will ask again about silent magic? Why you said she asked through already asked? I feel like Vayu knows a bit more than he's letting on. He's probably masking a lot of trauma from him being a mere human. This chapter also implies that Kubera and Indra go way back. I'm starting to think that they both started off as humans and became gods later on, but I feel like Kubera being Brahma's like champion and things like that, and maybe stuff like that made maybe Indra feel type of way. I'm not sure. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Hold on. Wasn't Kubera originally not a human? Like he was something else.
The god of
That
Earth.
could be a reason why. Before he was a human, he was something else. Then he turned into a human in the previous realm. So that could be a thing that would make Indra insecure about him. Like he's actually different compared to every other god.
Okay, that's interesting.
So I can see that being like a reason why he feels a certain type of way about Kubera. And then like you build up the fact that Brahma actually respects him, then the fact that he has the guts to do these things that Indra wouldn't do, like yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like this like adds another layer to why he dislikes him.
Okay. I think it was implied that he was a god in the previous universe and became human later on Brahma's orders. Brahma was one of the old god. Kubera is one of the old gods before he became human in the previous universe. Okay. For some reason, so that's my fault. I misremembered that. Then, for some reason, I remember him starting off as a human, becoming a god, and maybe becoming a human again after on Brahma's orders. But maybe it was the other way. Okay, so that's. I'm gonna have to go revisit that.
But like we don't know if he was a god. We know like he was something. Then they turned him into a god. Then they turned him into a human to do a certain task.
This is all so fascinating. I just didn't, cause like when this where we are currently, like, I just didn't see us coming here. Cause again, I don't know what to expect in a lot of ways, but damn it, I didn't think we'd be here. Cause even like I said with the very first, like I think it was N20, I think maybe the first chapter was it? Am I thinking correctly? Just her walking into VRITRA's den, and you just like, wait, like what? Like what a way to start it off to get things popping off. So I'm so here for this, man.
Yeah, I think like this is like the first arc where like I have no idea who's gonna be playing the major roles. Like I really don't know who's gonna play a big part here.
I feel like the only character we all kind of assumed to see was Vayu. I think, if I remember correctly. I think that was about it. And other than that, we didn't really know. Everyone had their own reasons for other people. But yeah, very interesting. Very, very, very. One of the most interesting parts we've been at this series, as especially as a community. And actually, let me just check something real quick. But I'm pretty sure there hasn't been an English announcement yet. Still, I'm pretty sure. So that's also. Let me actually do this first because I'll be looking at butts. Glam.
Hello.
Yeah, what's good, Glam?
What do you do, baby? What do you do?
What were you guys talking about before I came in?
I had asked a question about when Indra looks at Leez's like Golden Knight and June and stuff. Yes, it's still just says Kubera will return. No official English announcement. And like how you kind of interpreted that scene with her saying like, does he really think it's Kali, or does for some reason he doesn't want to like acknowledge it's like Kubera, the god of Earth, kind of thing?
Oh no, he's on the Brahma Kool-Aid for sure.
Okay. Because some of us were saying that maybe it's because of like the situation that happened with him not wanting to take the spear and her being disappointed with him and him feeling the type of way about Kubera. Because like I don't know if you think Indra's like popping off a little bit was real, or him just trolling, or a little bit.
Oh no, that was real.
That was real. So my perspective is that he's masking a lot of insecurities. Maybe it is the fact that he was originally human and didn't like it or something and looks down on them. I don't know. I feel like he posturized with the trolling and the like devious acts and maliciousness to hide the insecurities more so than the other way around. So I actually think this is I think this is who he really is. Like an emotional outbursting baby.
Yeah. I think we also know that he has personal beef with Kubera.
Yeah.
Especially in just terms of physically, because Kubera's confirmed beat his ass on multiple occasions.
Also, Glenn, like this could add another layer where we know Kubera wasn't originally human, even in the previous realm.
Well, yeah, he's 2
That,
universes old. The rest of them are 1,
yeah,
other
so
than maybe Agni.
so that could add more insecurity for Indra. Like he's the one that's actually different. He wasn't human.
Do you think he feels like he's a false king based on his title because he can get his ass beat by other gods that's supposed to be like, quote unquote under him, and because of this whole spirit situation? Like, do you think that's what it is? Like, he don't deep down he's like I'm not really the king. I have this title, but I don't embody it.
Mm-hmm.
See, they don't even. He doesn't even need to feel it. They told him that directly. like, like that.
Yeah, Brahma literally called him a fake king.
But again, that could still be like, oh, bitch, I'm the king. I have the crown. You don't know me. I
mean, he's definitely feels some type of way about that. I imagine it's not even just the role; it's the fact that he's for sure weaker than 3 of them, just the naturals, not even including the primevals, and arguably weaker than 5 or 6 of them.
Wait, Agni and Kubera. Who's the third?
Varuna, for sure, more powerful than him.
Interesting.
Don't let me down.
And I think it's a maybe with Yama and a maybe with Surya.
Lo says I think Indra's a little older than 2 universes old.
What? Why?
Okay.
I don't think he can be.
Why?
Because like.
No, go ahead.
There's nothing to support that.
You might.
Actually, wait. We know that that's not the case because it's confirmed that Kubera is the oldest god. So
also it can't be because the humans weren't the victors of the previous universe. That was the gods, so he can't be.
And Kubera also described his own story as he was the only one that switched up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is a great chapter. Well, also, there's something else I wanted to say. Again, spoke on Leez playing the game better and better, even though I guess if this is quote unquote the first time they met. This she probably indirectly caused a lot of her own problems in the past by doing this. And also taking the books makes the past version of her not able to receive them, right? So she kind of nerfed her past self. Like Corey said earlier, because she took like the knowledge and the silent magic and the Sword of Ray and stuff. So that's interesting to look at it that way, from that perspective. I didn't even pick up on that. He said, I don't have anything concrete. I don't think he's as old as Kubera. I just don't think he's as young as the other gods. So he's the second oldest. To you, Lo?
I think Agni would be the second oldest. But that's what, like, isn't it implied like he lived multiple universes with Agni too?
There's a statement that's vague, and it could be taken one way or the other, or both ways for him.
Okay. So he said he thinks Indra's the middle child. Shot the cold world.
I just think Indra was a human that survived the previous universe, and he might have at the time been in a position of authority, and that's why they decided to give him the position of authority when he switched over to being a god.
Was it
everybody else
like a human leader of some sort, or king, or maybe a priest? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. What are your biggest takeaways from the chapter? Like, how do you feel about it in general? Just any concerns?
Honestly, the biggest thing coming out of the chapter for me is that she's been putting a lot of emphasis on gauging power-wise a lot of the characters in the arc, even 4 chapters in, especially Yuta. Because she has him do something against Nastikas of probably weaker ranks, and then has him have a confrontation with one of a stronger rank that we know for sure. And now she's putting him up against the 5th stage in an environment where 5th stages are better against him than Nastikas are. Mm-hmm. So she's really kind of, I think, trying to nail down where Yuta lies in a lot of aspects in terms of the scaling of the verse, which is not something she's typically done before.
Even with this chapter,
especially
with him, with the thing with Chatan going immediately in the surf,
and we know Chatan.
Chill out.
And we also know that Chatan is not strong for a 5th stage. Mm-hmm. That was stated verbatim by both Ran and Shess. So depending on what happens here, like if Chatan beats Yuta's ass, my God, he has a problem now.
See, but you can interpret it this way because he seems to be like his strong point seems to be hand-to-hand combat. So probably his weak point is his transcendentals.
Well,
So
his
the way
strong point are
Yuta,
mental transcendentals. We know that for a fact.
no, but like what they highlighted in this chapter, like he seems to be strong in hand-to-hand combat. Like he's the best apparently.
No,
So
because that's not. I'm not going to say that's the case even for fifth stages among his clan. You don't have somebody. You don't have a Rakshasa of a lower rank confirming to a human that he's not that strong for a fifth stage if he's like that.
see, but like I think his transcend they could make it that his transcendentals are below average. Like they are not that good. So versus Yuta,
I'm willing to bet the only thing above average about him is his mentals.
I mean, yeah, but like if his transcendentals aren't that good, like Yuta can't nerf him as much as someone else that's have very strong transcendentals. That could be like the issue in this fight. I could see her doing
Are
that.
you kind of saying
Well, I don't think so, because-
like the transcendentals wouldn't matter in this fight because they're not good enough? So even if you could take it away, it doesn't matter. It's close,
They would,
just
yeah,
keep
they
it
wouldn't
close
matter
range.
because they can turn them off.
It-
But the problem is that, like, as Penatagana said, Rand was hit by a physical transcendental, and then he said he was weak. Or not, he was not hit by a transcendental, he was hit by a physical attack, and he said it was weak to Chess.
Mm-hmm. Okay, since it's right, so yeah, we around the physical attack that transcendental and said it was weak, and since his strong point is mental transcendental, the combat ones are probably weaker than usual. I think Senpati was
Senpati's different because she was gassed up to oblivion. Like, before she was even shown, she was talked about as the fifth stage above all fifth stages. Now, that could just be Garuda clan
to rule them all.
But, like, that statement in and of itself would imply that she's the strongest fifth stage currently alive, which is not out of the realm of possibility, but I find it a little hard to believe.
Because of the eye of perishment?
I remember they just gassed her up because, like, she became a fifth stage so fast, but then, like, it's not really because of her abilities.
No, it was just a blanket statement. First time that she was shown in the series where they said she's the fifth stage to beat all fifth stages or something like that.
So you brought up something interesting, Lamb.
What's up?
No, Gage, my bad. I mean to cut you off.
I don't know. I was just saying it's probably some Garuda copy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, so you think right now she's trying to solidify specifically where Yuta ranks among them, or do you think she's trying to solidify like a general ranking and make it more obvious amongst most characters?
I think she's using Yuta to do both.
So the jump off point. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Use the launch pad.
Especially in comparison to other Nastikas, because we typically don't get them fighting. Mm-hmm. So I think using a dude who's currently also progressing in strength, because I think right now it's very clear that he's more akin to his fourth stage than he is his third at this moment in time.
Yeah.
So we got to see how that shakes out, but I think it's interesting that she's taking a lot of time to put Yuta in combat scenarios, each of which are different. Because the energies change each time. When it was just basic bitch Nastikas, they get clapped. When Kamadu walks in the room, it's like, okay, I can try to fight you because I can get rid of your transcendentals and your serve form, but I'm not necessarily like gung-ho about kicking your ass because you're a top 5 member of the Kanara clan. Mm-hmm. And now with Chatan, it's like, oh shit, he's going right into serve form. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do.
Well, it'll be interesting because I don't think in my head I feel like he shouldn't be able to win, but we'll see because. I feel like Yuta stopped that so easily too. Hold on. Wait. Well, she was the fifth stage introduced and the early chapters could have translation errors in details like this. Okay, I hear you. Rand said something like he is weak for a fifth stage. I have seen someone way stronger. Then we see Maruna fifth stage. Yep. It also plays into both these guys are alive in the future. Yes. Yep. That's a good point. Yeah,
and Chatan at the time wasn't engaged with the plan to go into the human realm yet.
And just refresh my memory, because I'm an old man and I can't remember shit. Chatan was also one of the people in the when Agni and Vayu pulled up.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
He was there with Vasuki.
Okay. Thank you. That's all you need to
because I believe he was the one that was causing all the humans to hurt each other in Atera, and they couldn't find him.
Mm-hmm. So that's his mental transcendental ability, and then.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let's make sure I was remembering, not being racist against these Suras. Y'all look the same. No. So, No, I like this, man. I thought we did a good. I actually think this did a lot for Indra's character in a lot of ways too. So I actually did enjoy that. This was a good chapter for him, if in that sense. We fleshed him out a bit more. Super dope. I'm gonna give Leez credit because as much as obviously it's been happening for a while, this is the chapter that made me realize. Honestly, like you said, I think you used a great example when I brought up Game of Thrones. She's like Sansa, like she started to learn how to really play the game and move in the game and stuff like that. Even if some of it's putting her at risk, but not as unafraid, because for a lot of times she never took agency in her own life or in her own story. She was never proactive. She was always reactive. I'm not saying that's not still the case for a lot of times, but she's a lot more proactive than she ever has been, especially in this third season. Just taking charge on her own. So shout out to our MC, man.
Yes, sir.
Thunder, lightning, very. Make sure there's something else I want to touch on specifically. I'm still trying to figure out why the Golden Knight and the legs are glowing right now. Still trying to figure that out. But that's interesting. And refresh my memory. Is there a reason why his insight's not working on her? Is it because she's from the future?
No.
Originally, it's just a unique case. Like,
I think it is possible that as she starts moving through time, the Ananta thing is going to start popping up more, and because of having his name, she is going to gain certain Gnostica abilities, and maybe being unreadable by insight is one of them.
And did you guys at all make anything of like him using the name Jatayu again, or just alias to use of something he's been called before? Not overthinking.
Jatayu?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be what people know him by. Prior to when Leez showed up with him with Yuta.
Yeah, I think like being connected to the Garuda clan is better than using the name connected to Kali.
Wait, am I an idiot then?
Yeah, he was
always
called Jatayu.
Yuta is the name that Leez gave him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Why the whole time I thought like Jatayu I thought Jatayu was like the pink haired girl from like the past or something that he just like used the alias of the name. What the fuck?
That was the case.
Oh wait, so hold on. Now I'm double confused. Wait a second. Wait, now even more lost. Why am I lost? What's confusing me?
Because you're lost because you don't remember that.
I'm forgetting that
Vinka met him after that point.
But a lot of people do call him Yuta. A lie, right? Most people call him Yuta?
Post season 2, people do.
All right, my fault. I don't
remember, Maruna only called him Jatayu.
Yeah.
For forever.
Oh, okay.
I think he still does.
Okay, that's on me then. Go ahead.
Do y'all think Kurgam is using Yuta to power scale right now because she's gonna reintroduce his 4th stage in this arc? Like, if he can fight a 5th stage like equally or even be stronger than one, like
he's not going 4th stage this arc.
If there's some time travel stuff, like if not in this arc, in the next arc, she's like setting up to like have him like as a major antagonist or something like that.
No, because the only time you're going to see antagonistic 4th stage Yuta is in the Universal Possibility when Leez walks up and bitch slaps him into nothingness.
See, but like...
Because this version of Yuta cannot go 4th stage, otherwise the universe ends. So it's literally an impossibility for that to happen.
No, I'm not talking about this current this Yuta. I'm saying like when they time travel. When Leez time travel. Because we know she fought him multiple times. That wasn't like the first time she fought him.
I don't know about that.
No, because like I remember, like she even had to deal with him dying multiple times as well.
Yeah, dying multiple times is not the same thing as fighting the 4th stage multiple times.
No. Wasn't there 2 statements like she fought him?
Didn't we see him in one of the possible universes where Maruna was able to finally like see him because
yes, that was the one time that the 4th stage.
Okay.
Yes, that was the one time that the 4th stage was the thing.
And was that the main reason why the universe was ending, because he was in his 4th stage?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I got you.
She hasn't lived through multiple universes ending yet.
Okay. Skolb asked you if you're still worried about Lee's tail training.
Yes. Because Vayu giving these books is not a good sign for Teo teaching Leez.
Oh shoot, that's a good point.
She's just gonna read it.
We're not getting that.
And
We got teased, bro. We got blue balled.
I've said this multiple times. If she doesn't do it, it's an L for the story. Because you can't fucking set it up that many times and then not pay it off.
Okay, fair enough.
Like I get reading it. Like I get Leez could read things about the items and understand, but at the end of the day, Teo has to contribute something to Leez getting more powerful. Is the ultimate point here.
Fair enough. I hope the next chapter gives me a reason to raise Vayu stocks. It's definitely.
I mean, this chapter kind of did too, because you see that the beef between him and Indra is still alive. He does not like that motherfucker.
Yeah, and he was not letting him cook. He was not letting him cook. Hold on, where was I? Middle child. I read that. But it is Sampati's sister. Yuta was friends with her and ate her, then took on her name. Okay, that's what it is. It was implied that Anasika might have intervened and made the two meet. Anasika, or even a god, was the opposite of Chekhov's gun.
I believe it's red herring.
Red herring being a fake clue meant to
that's actually just a synonym. It's not the opposite.
Meant to mislead.
Because Chekhov's gun is constantly saying, "Hey, I'm gonna shoot, I'm gonna shoot, I'm gonna shoot, I'm gonna shoot."
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Is there? I can't. Off the top of my head, I can't think of a literary term that's the direct opposite of like constantly teasing something you don't do. I don't.
Yeah.
I can't think of something off the top of my head. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. I should know this. That's me. This is my wheelhouse. I should really know this.
Oh no, red herring is right. Red herring is right. Although red herring is the opposite, but it can also be used to do the same thing.
Do I agree with that though?
I've seen it done in a positive manner where you're thought that something is like, oh, this is never going to come up again, and then it does.
Okay, fair enough.
Although
I mean, misdirect is not a. It's not. You're not wrong with misdirect, Skull, but just I was looking for the literal like narrative literary term.
Yeah, but usually I think you and I would just call that setup and payoff.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be.
Nah, because because in certain realms you have your jargon and diction for specific things, so it's just kind of literary terms. But all right, fair enough. I'll think about that. Because he is the one who taught me primacy bias. I remember that I never had heard that, just recency bias. So sometimes I just do know one side of the fence for whatever reason. But
yeah, the tail thing needs to happen, and if it doesn't, then that's a huge L on the story.
You think maybe
same way
she gets the practical knowledge from the books, but then with Teo she actually hands-on experience, so to speak?
I don't even think it necessarily has to be something about the items, but
okay.
I think for sure she needs to learn something that makes her a better fighter.
Actually, if she doesn't learn silent magic from the books or anything like that, Teo could teach her.
Well, the problem with the silent magic thing is that Earth silent magic is useless in a fight. Like, we know that for a fact. So I don't even know why it's kind of being brought up at this point.
I'm trying to
Why did you didn't have to do that to the earth magic, bro? I mean you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. Oh, don't kill me. He's like, this shit's ass. Just multiply more ass and just ass. It's like, that's what I heard. That's what I heard in my head. If you multiply zero, it's still zero.
Facts. In the same way that this needs to be paid off, this arc in particular, in my opinion, it needs to pay off her revealing her time traveling at all. It needs to reveal the point in time where she figured out what happened the day her mother died.
Okay.
In her own head, because we still haven't seen that moment yet.
Mm-hmm. As Lo said, at this point, I just want Teo back in the story. To be honest, I gave up on her training Leez a while ago. I haven't given up, but I also like to see her back in the story. But Asha's probably the person I miss the most, being like directly involved all the time. So, but I feel it. I hear it. You got a favorite panel?
Definitely Leez post absorbing the attack
with the sword white. Yeah, that was clean.
Mm-hmm. If it was that, it's either Chatan's full Sora form, because we had never seen it prior to that moment.
Might be for me. It might be Yuta just being like, oh, "Hey, you said just to wait out in peace, man. What's going on?" Like, look, why you look? He looks hungry. The other ones that you said.
It just depends with like Indra being annoyed. I don't know why, but I just like it.
Mm-hmm. As for the bar, it's definitely probably the pitiful one. One of the ones where she clowned him. One of them. Anyone. Pick one. Whichever one was your favorite.
All of them.
Yeah.
Actually, all of them.
Mm-hmm. When she was comparing him to Nastikas was the best bar. Because you know that motherfucker don't like Nastikas.
Yeah. Racism. Favorite panel is Indra in the dark. Actually, be waiting for it. That was a pretty scary panel. It was. So, shout out to Vayu. Vayu came to not let him cook. that was awesome. Like, shouldn't you apologize? Anyways, it's your fault because of the static electricity. Like, damn, did not let him get anything off his chest. They didn't let him pop up at all. The way that she draws him is so interesting to me too. She always shades him in his hoodie all the time. Almost hiding his eyes, even when his eyes are not blindfolded on his Riku gimmick. But yeah, I'm at a 9 for the week, pretty much 9. I like this chapter a lot. It's really good.
Very good.
I don't really have any concerns really. I do think the tail one it makes sense. I kind of see how the book stuff plays out. If she reads them and gets what she needs.
Or she just doesn't read them until she meets Teo. That's possible.
I guess another possibility too is a question I'll have too is like, does it seem like Vayu's trying to stop her from meeting Yuta?
No, I don't think that's the case.
So you think he's just gonna leave now and then she could just continue with the books now in tandem?
I think they might stay with her and escort her there.
Okay.
Primarily.
Cause let me reread that part just to make sure. Because I feel like he's like, didn't I tell you to stay away from multiple times? It's kind of like, okay, but you want to know about.
That's just him being concerned for her safety.
Okay.
In his responsibility taxed way.
If Indra comes, I don't think she's meeting Yuta. But somehow, some way, he's gonna do something to make sure they don't meet.
Yeah, I think Indra's the problem here. It's not Vayu.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I think Vayu just showed up to make sure Lee's gonna get deep fried. She's gonna get electrocuted and burnt to a crisp.
Because Leez is strong right now, but she is not tangling with Indra yet.
Hold on. No, I'm not. I just said hold on because I got a hatred. I'm kidding. Does she learn how to travel with the sword here from the book?
I think that's the only thing she might learn. Because we know that she can do that later in the time travel arc. Because she does it from Maruna. I think twice, actually.
Sorry, Kitty. I didn't cut you off.
Also for Teo, like, you can make the argument, okay, she doesn't really can teach him anything to make her that much stronger, but they are similar because both are humans, both rely on swordsmanship. Like, she can teach her how to be a proper swordsman. Because, like, the way she fights is similar to Teo compared to, like, the gods or people like that. So they really can't teach her swordsmanship as well as Teo. Maybe that could be a way for Teo to help her.
Gotta be something.
Is that better than nothing?
It's gotta be something. That's the bare minimum.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. It would be interesting. It would be an interest. She also has a spear now. That's a good point. I found the chapter where they talk about Chatan and Ran gets hit by him in season 3, episode 146, and he talks about him to Shess in season 3, 161. What did they say?
Just shitting on Chatan, basically.
Weakling.
Yeah.
His physical capabilities are pathetic. That's what they're saying. He's good with them. He's good with the psychological shit, but that's about it.
He's mastermind. That's what he is.
And there you go. All right. Those chapters are only on the official site, I think. Oh, that makes sense. Are they? When is the wait of time? Because wasn't the wait of time? Was I no? I think I was reading that on still on No, I think only the. I don't remember.
Those chapters are definitely on decks. So
yeah, I'm supposed to say too. Like no, because I haven't actually. I won't lie to you. I haven't actually checked the official Kubera in a grip in a minute. Like I have not. Like there was a point I'd still read them in both translations. I haven't done it for such a long time because I don't think these translations are bad at all under any circumstance.
Oh, Corey means the season 3 break period that are not on decks. You don't even need to go on decks or you don't even need to go to the official to find. I mean, you just go on Manga-C and then find the whole series there.
There you go. Those chapters on the official site. The second one might be on Manga Decks, but the first one I'm sure is only on Webtoon. Yeah, but all right, you guys be safe. Enjoy your Thursday. I gotta finish this video essay for tomorrow, or else I got nothing to put out.
Wasn't there something you wanted to do for talking about the beginning of the arc so far, or something like that? Or
yes, actually, we can do that. Forgot.
Okay.
It didn't have to be this video, but
oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you got shit to do,
no,
that's
fine. No, just because I don't think you and I don't remember if you were there for the first. Maybe you were there for the first one. Did we talk about the first one? First N20?
I think I might have been. Yeah.
It was the second.
Everybody was all excited and shit.
I think it was the second one we didn't then, or one of them. I just wanted to know some of you and Bao's thoughts, but Bao's not here, so I just wanted to talk about it. But
I mean, yeah, we can. I mean, we can wait for another time.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It's only 4 chapters in too, so there's more to think about.
So I'm guessing. I think before, just real quick before I finish, but I think before we were about 4 or 5 chapters, like quote unquote, ahead of the official. So my guess is within the next 2 weeks we should get an official announcement that it's gonna return on quote unquote line webtoon, Naver or whatever. Well, not Naver, line webtoon, the English version, but or remains to be seen. I don't know. Just out of curiosity, is Kubera translated into other languages too? I don't know if I asked this before.
I have
like
no
if I go on
idea.
French webtoon, can I find it there? Or like Spanish or Italian? Like, does anyone know? Is it just English and Korean? I'm curious because I was trying to wonder if I could find some of all these French or something.
I got no idea.
Because when I think Pat was the one who told me that France was like the second biggest market for this kind of thing outside of Japan or whatever and stuff. I'm like, it's interesting. I didn't know that, but all right.
Okay.
You guys be safe. Yes, sir. Patreon gang, appreciate you guys as always for helping me out. Trust me, it means a lot. Shout out to the CBLs. That's the certified BAM lovers, LaBam James. But a bigger shout out to the Priests of Fire. That's real Brilith gang. Are they the real CBLs? They just might be. But a huge, enormous shout out to the 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to Zyler Scotty, Zodiac Nemiko, Wolf General, Urek Mazzino, Tino Brown, Tau, Sly, Simi, Scobe, S, Rox G, Revenant, Naz Riley, Lucky Roo, Lopobia Blaze, Lazy Dragon, Catan, Johnny Rogers, Jay, Huey, Fairs, Childish Nujabes, and Big Abdel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Ayo, today I had a slice of a leaf. We eating good.